Hey guys, Coach P here. Just wanted to put together a series of post move basics for you guys. For our younger kids who are trying to establish a post game, I just want to start off with some basic stuff, and then I will try to add um, every week or so some new stuff, a move or two that you can add to the repertoire. I'll give you a little explanation of what's going on, footwork, and what we're doing with our hands, things like that. And hopefully you guys enjoy. If you guys are liking this stuff, please subscribe, hit that like button, share it with all your friends, anyone who you think who could use a little help with their post game. Thanks, guys.
All right, so today, guys, we are on a one dribble step back. This is on the right hand side. So we are doing dribble to the middle and then step back. So left foot pivot to start with. We're taking one dribble and a jab step with our right foot, and then we are taking a big step back with our left foot. And then really important to get back on balance. This is a step back. This should not be a fadeaway. So important to get back on balance, take a good shot. A lot of times trying to get this ball after you dribble and you pull it, you want this on the back half of your body. Try to stay away from the defender. This is really just a way to try to create space. So on this particular move, we're kind of assuming that we either took maybe a one dribble top to the middle, or maybe we took a one dribble, one foot hook shot, or maybe we took one dribble and got all the way to the opposite side of the basket. So this would be a counter to that. So one dribble, pull back and shot, and I was noticing as I was watching this before I put the voice on it that I am very diligent about finishing each section of this drill on a make. So something to kind of keep in mind. I've been reminded of that. I've reminded people that just a good visual, just a good confidence thing, ending on a make, I feel like is always a pretty good idea. We were just watching some basketball where before the start of the game, a couple of girls on one team just made a layup. So just visually seeing the ball going through the basket, just kind of gives you, I think, sometimes a mental edge. You see the ball going through the basket, that's the last vision you see before you start playing, so you already have kind of good vibes going through. So for this one, we are using the right foot as the pivot. We're taking the one jab step towards the baseline with the left foot, one dribble with the right hand, and then a step back. So again, trying to get back on balance, not shooting a fadeaway. We want to be powerful, jumping off of 2 feet, just like we would on any jump shot. So just in case you get fouled, your potential to shoot through the contact is going to be much better if you're on balance. Going to the baseline. I always think it's a good idea to, if you've got a good angle, to shoot a bank shot. Much more forgiving. I've said that in plenty of the previous videos that I think using a bank shot, way less forgiving. If somebody bumps you, if you fall a little off balance, you miss the target area a little bit. I think the backboard is a lot more forgiving than trying to shoot this shot all net. This is just a reminder. Missing a couple shots in a row. I think those were probably the 10th shot. One of those is probably the 10th. But I continue on until I make a shot before I go to the next move. So just going to the left block on this one. same thing. We're using a right foot pivot, and we are taking a jab step with the left foot towards the middle. Just like before, this would be if we took the right foot, big hop step to the middle, or if we beat someone to the middle, maybe a running hook shot, maybe dip your shoulder and get all the way to the right side of the rim, either for a dunk or for a layup on that side. So this is just, I've definitely mentioned before that I feel as an offensive player, you definitely have the advantage. The defender is generally trying to guess what you're trying to do. So, we're just hoping that they anticipate wrong. And if they anticipate right, then that's why we're using some of these counters. So we kind of have something that we've practiced that we can go to. So another video down the road, we'll do some counters off of some other things that we've done. Not just like a up and under or step through. We'll do head and shoulder fake. A lot of times, even when you're doing this move here, just as if you were to anticipate doing the step back and someone kind of comes at you, sometimes you can kind of duck through and just use your momentum to get through to get a layup. So, transition to going to the baseline. This one we're using a right foot pivot left foot pivot, right foot jab step, and then we're stepping back, trying to get back on balance. So, when you're shooting a bank shot, definitely having kind of an idea of where you want to hit that ball. I'm generally trying to hit the top left corner of the square when I'm shooting the bank shot. And then, if I miss a little right or left, generally, like I said before, kind of forgiving, and we get a good opportunity to still bank that shot and make it in. So that's what we're doing here. I've had a lot of people comment about how many shots I make, high percentage, things like that. You definitely got to make a high percentage when there's nobody guarding you, if you expect to make a good percentage when someone is guarding you. So definitely something to be aware of. You can't be missing wide open, uncontested shots if we want to be a good player.